Opening day, archery season. It's about 1:30 after lunchtime. Got some rain right now, and I'm trying to time it to where I can get up into this spot as soon as the rain breaks. So I probably got about 45 minutes of hiking to do to get into this spot. So just gonna bust on up here, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Hickory nuts. Alright, well, made it about halfway up the ridge here, and we're finally in some bear sign. Check it out. Alright, right here, that's where he bedded down, and the creek's probably 150 foot down. I'm not very high up, so I'm just going to start scanning this ridge. You can see daylight up there. This is the top of the ridge right here. I'm just going to scan this little side hill before I continue up. Alright, check it out. Got a bear bed right there, very fresh. That's a hickory tree. And this is a big white oak stand on a bench. And a lot of hickory nuts mixed in. I'm seeing acorns on the ground, but the scat that I'm seeing is full of hickory nuts. So that might be what they're going after right here. I'm just going to keep snooping around, and I guess I'm going to get up on top of the ridge and wait till the wind calms down a little bit. Being on this little side slope, it's swirling pretty bad. So anyway, I'm going to work my way up to this final little ridge top, find a place to sit, and in a couple hours I'm just going to slink back through here. Putting in some miles today. Really haven't had anything to film, but figured I'd just go ahead and let you know what's going on here. I've probably covered 4, 5, 6 miles so far. Haven't even found a turd yet, so it's just been very dry as far as the sign's concerned. I ran down one ridge, cutting across the creek, about to head up another ridge and kind of circle back. So right now I'm just zigzagging back and forth till I can find some feeding sign and just go from there. Other than that, just kind of winging it. I'll fill you in if I find anything. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. See right there in the middle of the screen, that's a trail that I followed here. There ain't even any leaves on the ground here, it's just straight dirt. Alright, finally on the board. Had a group of pigs 20 yards in front of me. You can see it's just super thick in here, it's rhododendron. But I'll take it. I'm going to get this guy quartered up, take some meat off of him, and keep hunting, see if I can find a bear now. Got a white oak right here, and a hickory right here. Well, he tore that one up. Limbs all over the ground. Yeah, they're... Alright, y'all. Just wanted to show you these white oak acorns real quick. I'm in a pretty good patch of acorns right now, but I'm not seeing any bear sign yet. And the biggest reason for that is because there's not really a lot of water up here. I'm on a pretty sharp top. Where I'm headed is basically where the ridge line's going to drop down pretty significantly And the water's only going to be about, I'd say, 100 foot from the ridge line. So that's where we're headed. Just wanted to show you this. Finding some good mass, but no sign yet. Alright, we got some bear bed right here. I'm dropping. Pretty fresh. We are on the right track. Spring heads down there in the bottom. Every oak tree on this ridge is tore up. Well, it's about 38 degrees this morning. I'm freezing my tail off. But I had two bears come in last night. I had to run them off. One was trying to get into my food bag, and I think the other one was just passing through. But a nuisance either way. So we'll see if we can find one of them this morning. Alright, we're down to the water now. If you look up above me, that's just nothing but oaks and hickory trees. So I'm going to slip around here till the last light and see what we find. Looking pretty good. So you can see there's a bunch of shells mixed in with the scat here. That is hickory nuts. Whenever they eat acorns, they actually spit out the hulls, but it seems like they just crunch through these hickory nuts and swallow everything. So that's what he's eating, hickory. Man, this muzzleloader gets me every single time. I guess one of these days I'm gonna learn, huh? Seen some guts hanging out of the side as it ran by. It was a pretty hard quartering shot. I'm pretty sure I hit vital, but I'm gonna give it an hour or two before I start looking for it. So we're just gonna hang out right here. There she is. That's a pretty good sized hog. Look at that. They cross this log a lot. Again, found some more claw marks in this whole log right here. That just means that pretty frequently bears cross through right here. Well, I made it up on this hickory bench right here. And good Lord, that is a smoking hot bear trail. Wore down to the dirt. I'm getting close. Look at that. What a gorgeous animal. Well, that's it. Last one of the year. Man, this has been a rough one. One of the roughest ones I've had in a long time. But I did notice as soon as those whites did kind of peter out, these bears were just totally on the hickory nuts. So I came back to my normal area because this is a little historical spot that I have. Always had good luck here during the rifle season, and I mean, it just kind of dawned on me that there weren't a lot of oaks in this area, but there was just always bears, and it just hit me. Just wait a minute, that whole the whole slope of this mountain's hickory nuts. I guess the best piece of advice I could give you is to always be willing to adapt pretty quickly. That was honestly my biggest hang-up this year. Is like I couldn't get out of the mindset of, they're always going after white oaks. That's what I need to look for. But when I finally just accepted that, this is a hickory nut year, that's when I eventually made it happen. So, yeah, just read what the sign's telling you, and that's all there is to it. Anyway, hope y'all have a good season. I'm out of here.